Hey, I'm Mark Morton from Lamb of God and also a few solo endeavors, and you are watching me and my guitar. And this is my guitar. This is one of them. This is my cherished, much cherished Guild D55. I think it's a Guild D55E because it's got the pickup built into it. Some time ago, I don't even remember exactly when, but I'd say it was at least probably 10 years ago. The good folks at Guild were kind enough to send this to me, and it's become a real prize to me. I've written a lot of music on it. It's, as I said, it's the Guild D55. It's the dreadnought shape. I don't really know all that much about its construction. I'm not exactly a luthier or any kind of technical sort of guy as far as specs. I just know as soon as I got it, I really loved the way it played. I thought it was a beautiful instrument. I still do. And an acoustic guitar, you know, I'm mostly known for playing thrash metal in my band Lamb of God, and most of the material I write for that band is on electric. But I've always played acoustic guitar around the house, and I've always played a lot of other different styles of music than metal. And only recently I started releasing some of that kind of stuff. Early last year in 2019, I released my first solo album called Anesthetic. And some of the material on that album I wrote on this guitar, particularly a song called Axis that I wrote with Mark Lanigan. And it was an interesting story with that song because I had sent Mark an instrumental track of a different song I had written. It was actually an electric bass song. And I sent him the track, and he laid down a vocal on the track that I sent him. And when he sent me the song back, it was great, but somehow I started listening to just the vocal, and I kind of got another idea for a different direction for the song. So I had my producer, Josh Wilbur, isolate Mark Lanigan's vocal that he had laid to a completely different song and give me just the vocal to a click. And I wrote this version of the song that you hear on the album on this guitar. And it's a really cool memory. We were actually in a studio in Cayman when I did that. So I have this great memory of, it's really quite ridiculous, but I was, you know, in the Caribbean with my acoustic guitar writing a song that Mark Lanigan had sent me a vocal from, and it's kind of a fond memory. And later I would perform that song with him and some other acoustic songs at the Download Festival, well, at Sonic Temple with him and with some other folks at Download Festival, and that kind of gave me I guess the idea and the motivation to do more acoustic stuff for release. So I recently did an EP called Ether that's primarily acoustic, and I wrote pretty much everything on this guitar. So it's gotten a lot of hours these days, and it's gotten a little beat up over the years. It's kind of cool. It's got a little patina to it and some cracks in here. I don't smoke, so I don't have any of the cool cigarette burns that some guys have all over their guitars, like Stevie Ray Vaughan or Eddie Van Halen, those guys. But it does have some cool cracks. I don't know where they come from, but they come, and I don't mind when they do. So I don't really baby it or anything like that. It's a bit of a beater, but it sounds great, and I plan to keep it.
It's all the same, so